men think that she's just, you know, your average pet ferret, and they say, you know, oh, I have one of those at home. Actually, she's a very special ferret. She's not the kind of ferret that people usually keep as pets. In fact, it's illegal to keep a black-footed ferret as a pet. So I'll let her out now. She's going to come out right here. This is her shift door. She'll come out here and probably jump up and go see her box over there. It's got some special treats in it that she'll rummage around in and try to get out. So I'll be right back. What, baby?
Oh, there! Look!
Okay, so if we got new people, if everybody could just kind of leave a path so that if people don't want to listen to me, they don't have to. I'm not going to force anybody to listen to my knowledge that I'll spew to you guys. So this is, like I said, this is Romy, or Romano is her full name. But we call her Romy for short. She's 7 years old. She's going to be 8 in May, which is an old lady for a ferret. Hey guys, please don't shine lights at the animals. Turn your flashlights off. Thank you. So anyway, so this is Romy. She's going to be 8 years old pretty soon. Usually ferrets live to be about 10 in captivity. In the wild, they only live to be about 5 or 7 years old. So she's already well past her age range. So she's a very healthy older lady, which is why lots of times you see her sleeping. She is our, like I said, our resident senior, so we let her sleep for most of the day. If you guys ever come in here and she's not out divvying her puzzle feeders for treats, she's usually sleeping right here in this corner, where she has a nice little bed of shavings and straw and stuff. So, like I said earlier, black-footed ferrets are really special ferrets. They're not the kind of ferrets that you guys will keep as pets. Black-footed ferrets are actually the rarest mammals in the world. There are fewer black-footed ferrets than there are giant pandas in the world. There's estimated to be only about maybe 2,000 left. And all of those 2,000 are actually traced back to about 18 individuals. They were actually thought to be extinct twice, once in the 1960s and once in the 1980s. But someone in the 1980s, some rancher in Wyoming, his dog brought home a black-footed ferret, obviously dead, but found a black-footed ferret, brought it home, and the rancher was really excited because he had heard about these black-footed ferrets, but never seen one, and he thought they were extinct. So whenever he brought them to Texas Parks and Wildlife, not Texas, but he brought them to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife federal program, and they were really excited because they knew that he had found a black-footed ferret. And like I said, they thought they were extinct. So they went and looked at the site, and they saw about 30 individuals living in a colony. And they kind of watched it for a few years, and as they watched it, the population continued to decline until there were only about 18 left. So that was the only 18 that we knew of that were alive in the world at that time. So they decided to pull those 18 individuals and keep them in a program. And from that breeding program that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife does, this is actually where Romy came from. She is a retired breeder from that program. So all black-footed ferrets in the world now are basically kids or, you know, of the spawn of those 18 individuals. So the reason that black-footed ferrets are so rare is because they pretty much only live on prairie dogs. So they're very specialized hunters. They'll live in a prairie dog colony, which can get really big. As some people know, prairie dog colonies can get huge and spread for miles, and that's how it was naturally before people started moving in. But as people started moving in, they saw prairie dogs as competitors for grass for their cattle, because cattle need to eat the same grass that the prairie dogs do. And prairie dogs' holes will also break a cattle's legs, so it wasn't good to have prairie dogs and cattle in the same place. So they started eradicating the prairie dogs, and And unknowingly, they then started killing off the black-footed ferrets as well, because the black-footed ferrets had nothing to eat. So that was a major problem for their population. Another problem for their population is actually disease. Black-footed ferrets and prairie dogs don't have a natural combatant for diseases such as the Black Plague or the bubonic plague. But in ferrets, it's called a different name. It's a fancy Sylvanian names. It's called the Sylvanian plague. So these guys are very susceptible to that plague. And whenever the fleas and stuff from Europe came over to the Americas, it kind of wiped the prairie dogs and the black-footed ferrets out. So even today, we're having a lot of problems with black-footed ferret populations that were reintroduced into the wild. We're still having problems with that plague and that illness because they still don't have any antibodies against it. So any black-footed ferrets that get released into the wild, they get vaccines before we release them. And we hope that those vaccines kind of battle it, but still it's kind of hard to keep black-footed ferret and prairie dog populations stable. Because unfortunately we can't catch up all of the prairie dogs that they eat and vaccine all of the prairie dogs. So if the prairie dog population then starts to drop, then the black-footed ferrets obviously have nothing to eat, and their population starts to drop too. So, does anybody have any questions?
Say hello.
Yeah. It's not hiding. I can see it.
What is that one?
She is a black-footed ferret. She's a very, very special kind of ferret. She's the world's rarest mammal. They're rarer than a giant ferret.
That's a black ferret.
Yeah, black-footed ferret. Very good.
Thank you, Kylie. Say goodbye to our viewers.
Bye.